You shot straight, but you shot late. Holla at me. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown.
Say, man, hey, man, it's OG Jucario. Now I'm back at you with another one. And I had to come spin the YouTube block to see what all the fuss is about with this untimely release of this fake apology by P. Diddy, the diddler. That's right. And he strikes again, no pun intended, because he gave a fake apology, to my opinion, about the whole beating, the putting the feats and the beats on Cassie Ventura. Back in 2016, this surfaced recently on CNN, this surveillance footage at this hotel where him and Cassie were evidently staying and this whole incident took place. And like I explained it on my video, it was kind of like a scene off of What's Love Got to Do with It, with Tina and Ike. And wowzers, we seen Puffy running down that hallway like he was in the Olympics. That's right. The niggler was running down that hallway chasing Cassie like she was a fugitive. What in the hell is going on, you guys? And from what I can tell, Puffy's trying to act as if he's remorseful, like as if he's regretful of the things he's done. But my thing is this, P. Diddy, the diddler, you could have, did this a long time ago. You could have got in front of this whole ordeal before it even hit the fan. That's right. You could have cooled everything off before it heated up, Puffy. But guess what? You didn't do that, bucko. You sat back and you waited till allegedly the feds put this out on you. But you had $50,000 invested in this video never surfacing. So CNN gets their hands on it. How? They never actually explained how they got their hands on the video. But we're going to check out what you said, Puff Daddy, the diddler, and see what you actually were trying to say.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. Going to rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Now, this incident was described by Ms. Ventura in the court documents, and I'm guessing, CNN and whoever else did the research, and they went looking for this incident that occurred at this hotel on surveillance video. That's right. And voila, magic, it was found. But how was it found? CNN never, clarified how they got the video, but they did say that Diddy paid $50,000 just to suppress this video and keep it hid from the public. Well, obviously that didn't work, evidently, right? And here we are now, right? And this whole situation seemed to have occurred that day. But when you look closely at the footage, why is it so pixelated, right? I see people saying that this was in 4K. No. This was not 4K, because if it was in 4K, it wouldn't be so many pixelated images, right? Imagery of Puff and Cassie, the two subjects shown in the video. And where were the other hotel residents, right? Was nobody else present that day in the hallways? Or nobody heard the commotion going on? She wasn't screaming. Now, they said that it was no audio, in this video. Now, being that this video was a closed caption video and was no audio included in it, you know, it was a narration done by CNN news network with a woman's voice, you know, talking over the video and narrating it as it was getting played and streamed along, right? So check this out. I found it very interesting when somebody mentioned the AI thing and all that there. You know, I ran this video, I ran the footage of this whole domestic violence act there that day in that hotel with Puff and Cassie through an AI detector. And wow, when I tell you it comes back as fake. Why does it do that? Why does the audio that's been detected in the video, the voiceover, the narration from the woman, the news anchor or whoever she was that was talking, because I can't actually prove who she was, right? But this AI detector software is saying that whoever was talking and narrating the video, it was a fake AI voice. It wasn't real, right? It wasn't original. It wasn't authentic. It wasn't a real human's voice. Now, that also sparked my attention. And so I dug a little bit deeper. I started looking at the video a little closer, right? Still frame by still frame in slow motion. Now, I'm not going to hold you. Now, upon me doing the analyzation, right, and the meticulous research on this video, still frame by still frame, I came across something that's very alarming, you guys. The pixelated images that's in the mirror of Puff Daddy, as you know, I'm showing right now on this still frame, it's not matching up with the actual imagery of him in that hallway, right? So we see Puff Daddy not pixelated, right? But when you look in the mirror image of Puff Daddy, his whole image is pixelated. What's up with that? What's going on with these cameras there that day, back in 2016? And a lot of people will say, well, hey man, it was 2016, such and such and such and such. The cameras probably wasn't that good. Hey buddy, you can't get me like that. Why is the image of Puff Daddy not pixelated as if, you know, the image that's showing up in the mirror reflection of him pixelated? That's not making sense to me. And also, I have more imagery, right? When he's running down the hallway, he's also pixelated as well. And it shows that, you know, it has black spots over, you know, certain areas of his body, right? And then when it comes to Cassie, she's also, you know, being pixelated in certain imagery as well. And it's not matching up with the actual image of them when it comes to the images of the mirror that's reflecting of them. Now, I found that very suspicious, you guys. And we all know how these editing thing goes because, you know, of course this video was edited. This is not the raw version of this video. But I want to hone in on one part. When Puffy was throwing these vases, right? That's what they said in the report. He was throwing vases at this young lady, Cassie Ventura, as she was in that hallway on the video. And I found it very suspicious that a ghostly image, right, as I'm showing now, why is this ghostly image of Cassie Ventura popping in and out of the still frame as the video is going? First you can see, you know, a slight image of her. Then you see the outline of Cassie with the hoodie on, right? You see Diddy sitting down at this table, right? Picking up the vase and the items and throwing it at her. And Cassie's image is going from a ghostly image to a full image, right? Showing her with this hoodie on, and she seems like she's larger than life in the video, like a Nephilim or something, like a giant, right? And that just does not seem, you know, too realistic to me. And then you have Puff picking up this vase and launching it like he's Troy Aikman or Drew Brees or somebody, right? Cam Newton. And why are you throwing this vase as if she's way down the hallway when the image of Cassie appears right there in front of him? Now that's very suspicious to me, you guys. Who edited this footage? Because at the end of the day, here at OG Jucario TV, I'm gonna, pick apart everything that I see, and I can't be fooled and my eyes cannot be deceived. Because why is Cassie's image popping in and out from a ghostly figure, right? Then all of a sudden she's appearing on the screen right there in front of Diddy while he's throwing these objects, right? Seemingly like she's way down the hallway. Now that's very suspicious to me, you guys. And something is not right about that. Not only that, the pixelated images are not matching up with, the reflection in the mirror images. Some images in the mirror are pixelated. The image of the subject is not, right? And then the image of the subject is pixelated and the image in the mirror is not. Now, something's definitely off with that, you guys. And like I said, obviously this video was heavily edited by someone and they didn't do their due diligence because there are inconsistencies in the footage, as I'm pointing out now. So y'all let me know what's really going on, you guys, because something's not looking right with this surveillance footage from 2016, right? At the Intercontinental Hotel there in Cali, allegedly. And as I said, I believe that this incident happened, but somebody obviously altered the imagery on this surveillance video. So, as we seen, could this be deep fake Diddy and conspiracy Cassie going on right in front of our very eyes? Because why hasn't Cassie spoken out about this? She has to relive this trauma, right? And her kids have to see this, her family has to see this, her friends have to see this, right? What made these people at CNN feel like this was okay to put out? Now, Cassie's husband made a statement, but it was a repost. He had already said this previously, right, months ago. All he did was copy and paste the same response. And I found that very suspicious, that he didn't actually have a fresh reaction to the video footage that was shown of Diddy actually putting the beats on Cassie, his now wife, right? And why didn't her husband have a now reaction to the footage that was obviously hidden, suppressed? It seems as if he would have had something recent to say other than post an old repost from when he talked about the DV and all that against women a while back. I found that very suspicious. So was all this orchestrated? Did they know this was coming down the pike? Who knows? But like I said, obviously this video footage was compromised in some type of way and all pieced together for us to watch like a Netflix special. And why was Diddy so concerned about the bags that Cassie had, her purse and another tote bag, like an overnight bag and such like that? Why did he, snatch up those bags? Were there freak off tapes in there from the previous nights before where, these tapes were recorded, these freak offs was recorded, and these bags had, the evidence in them? Who knows? But Diddy sure was concerned about getting those bags back. Now that's kind of suspicious as well, right? And also, you see Cassie at that elevator bank. She's bent over looking for something in one of those bags when Diddy comes around that corner like a madman looking for her. And why didn't Cassie take the stairs, you guys? That's kind of suspicious to me as well. Because at the end of the day, if you know that this guy is running after you or coming after you, they said he was yelling her name. Why was she still standing right there when he came around the corner? She should have automatically hauled and got away from there. But at the end of the day, she didn't. She was caught there at that elevator bank. And when she was caught at that elevator bank, she had on shoes. Now, when she first started walking down the hallway, leaving from the room and leaving Diddy's presence, as we seen when the video started, everybody noticed and acknowledged that she didn't have on any shoes. She was barefooted, no socks, no nothing. But all of a sudden, when she was at this elevator bank, is that what took her so long to get on that elevator? She had to put on her shoes, her slides, or slippers, or whatever that was that were on her feet, because, like I said, you can clearly see at first she didn't have on no shoes. She was barefooted. And then at the elevator bank, when Diddy come and snatches her up, you can see that she has on shoes. So y'all let me know what's really going on, you guys. So these were just a couple of things that I found that were very suspicious. That's suspicious. And you let me know if deep fake Diddy and conspiracy Cassie is a real thing, or was this poor editing upon the people who edited the footage and put this compilation video together for us to watch. And like I said, it's deeper than booty hair. Sometimes we'll never get down to the bottom of things, but you have to scratch the surface to begin with in order to get down to the bottom of things. And make sure that when you hear somebody talking about deep fake Diddy and conspiracy Cassie, let them know, oh, you must have been watching OG Jucario TV, because that's where I first heard this information. Now, as far as the AI narration over the Domestic Violence Act that was caught on video between Puffy and Cassie, right? I'm not saying that news stations can't and won't use AI narration, right? Voiceovers. But I found that very suspicious that the software that I use to detect the AI voices, right, said that it was fake. And upon my research and upon this book I've been reading, right, it lets me know that maybe sometimes we are being duped by the news, and who knows if what we're hearing is actually real, and who knows if what we're seeing is actually real. Why did they use an AI narration over the video footage, the surveillance footage that was shown on CNN to the whole wide world? Why not use a real live news anchor's voice for the voiceover and narration?
Obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs wearing only a towel, assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway.
So, y'all let me know in the comment section. And if you're a victim of DV, right, call 911 immediately, because nobody deserves to have hands and feet and getting the beats put on them by nobody, man or woman. And until next time, this is OG Jucario TV. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for spending with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. And say, man, hey man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. And you already know what it is, man. It's deeper than booty hair. And guess what? I'm gone.